Welcome back, YouTube. We're here on Saturday, 26th, January 2008. JR is to resign. That's the rumor. And, Michael Cole actually is not going to be re-signed, it says. In fact, I'm trying to get him on a deal, I think. I don't remember. But, let's continue. Let's continue to Monday and everything. Okay, so Tyler Black cuts a promo, and he says, Randy Orton, tonight I want to face you, because I know that I am the best of the best when it comes to this place, because you have to attack. You have to claw your way up. You have to use underhanded tactics. I don't. You see, I wasn't carried in this business, in this company, in this sport by my last name. I wasn't carried by some legacy. I wasn't carried by some undeniable way of success like Cody Rhodes, Dustin Rhodes, Randy Orton. I had to fight, claw, scratch. I had to make my way because all the legacy folk wouldn't move out of the way. And maybe when I'm done with you, Randy Orton, I'll go after David Flair. Maybe I'll go after the DiBiase brothers. Maybe I go and beat Sting half to death. But this is it tonight. When I beat you in this ring, I won't be telling the fans, oh, I just beat Randy Orton. I'll be telling them to line up the whole legacy crew because I'm dropping them down. Christian cuts a promo in which he says that I'm coming for that U.S. title. Randy Orton cuts a promo challenging Tyler Black. Velvet Sky defeated Mischief with a blonde ambition for a 68. Kurt Angle cut a promo in which he tells Randy Orton he should watch his back tonight. RVD and Sabu cut a video package. Eddie Kingston and James Storm as fresh champions. James Storm grabs the microphone and says, "It is great to have this title, isn't it, Eddie? With this title here and his title there, we know we are the best tag team because I was the best United States champion. Maybe I go and win the United States championship while I'm holding these title belts. Become the first double champion in USPW history. Maybe I could go and become the first third. Maybe the first 4 champion. Sabu and RVD versus the $1 Million Brothers for 54. Sabu and RVD defeated the $1 Million Brothers for 54. Trevor Murdoch defeated Scott Savage, and he says that his road with the U.S. title isn't over. Randy Orton versus Tyler Black got a 61, and so looks like Kurt Angle was at ringside. Looks like it could have been better. 66 though, not too bad. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make a pay-per-view that's focused. Oh, you can't do it in one. Okay, maybe I'm not. I was hoping I could focus it like that. Maybe it's just put in the Great Lakes, and maybe that it just would work, but because we need a better strategy than HDNet. Sure, they're a good company to work with, but we need somebody that's bigger. And if we're going up against FIFA, yeah, we're definitely not going to be in good waters. Okay, not bad. Yeah, we could do that. We could definitely do that. What? Oh, dang it. Here I was hoping that we'd be able to get a new one in Canada. Randy Orton versus Venus? The heck? Ah, don't have enough funds to borrow them. That's crazy too. How I hired Ric Flair for just a couple weeks and we're so far in debt. I do have to go one more day. Kurt Angle is backstage and he has a promo in which he says, "Sting, me, you tonight, main event. I will beat you. I know I will." Okay, and we start to show off with the women's tag team match. Amber O'Neil and Tina Dashwood take on Pretty Defiant for the USPW women's tag team titles. Candice LeRae and Ariel actually defend them. RVD and Sabu for a 37 has a video package. Kevin Steen cuts a promo in which he says that he is the most deserving person in the company, that he deserves a US title shot, not anyone else. Velvet Sky has a video package, and the focus was on her and her dominance. And so, her dominance is what the video is about. And then Jeff Hardy has one. Cody Rhodes has a one on the hardcore title. And then Tyler Black defeated Johnny Gargano with a curb stomp for a 56. Then he cuts a promo and he says, "I own USPW. I am the best here. I am the best in this locker room. And I am the best in the business. Not because of who I am, but because of what I'm made of." Trevor Murdoch versus Drew Galloway. Drew Galloway defeated Trevor Murdoch in disqualification, so the title didn't change hands. Booker T cuts a promo for a 38. Kurt Angle versus Sting gets a 77. And the show gets a 71. So, 15,000 in debt is not the worst that could have happened. 29 in the Mid-Atlantic. That is not bad at all. We're growing and it's good. It's good that we're growing, because if we weren't growing, then we'd be bad in both ways. So it's good that we're growing. I hope we can get some new stuff. So I have done two things. The two things have been, the new figurehead is Tyler Black. And the second thing is Trevor Murdoch is leaving the company in a couple weeks. That's why I put Drew Galloway over. On his way out, he's going to put over talent. Just like I do with anybody else. I didn't know how I was going to do this, because, he's champion and he's going out as champion. Like, I didn't know how I was going to do it. But I think I do know now. I think I'm going to have him lose the stupid stuff like DQ, count out, stuff like that. for the moment. Area Star defeated Melina Ruka for a 31, and Area Star was in WWE developmental, and so, with that being said, Area Star has been under contract with us now. RVD and Sabu have a video package. Oh, whoops. Well, Kurt Angle cuts a promo in which he wants Booker T tonight in a match. Big Show cuts a promo. Eddie Kingston and James Storm cut promos. Now, this is the U.S. title first contender. Now, we would originally say, yeah, Big Show's coming for the title. But he was actually the second thrown out. David Flair was the third. Kevin Steen cut a promo saying that it was bull crap. Jeff Hardy has a video package and... Oh! Kurt Angle defeated Booker T for an 80. Tyler Black defeated Chris Jericho for a 47. Ooh. 54. Could have been worse. Okay. Kevin Steen comes out and he says that he wants Booker T in a match for a second opening at the next one. Area Star versus Alicia. Alicia defeated Area Star by submission for a 20. Eddie Kingston and James Storm cut promos. James Storm says he's going after Kurt Angle tonight. Chris Jericho cuts a promo. Johnny Gargano and Trent Acid says that the event, they're going for the tag titles. William Regal cuts a promo. RVD and Sabu cut promos, or has video package for Kane. Tyler Black defeated Scott Savage in a street fight match with a pedigree for a 56. Booker T defeated Kevin Steen for a 55. And then the main event got an 84 and Kurt Angle defeated James Storm. I want her dream. William Regal cuts a promo, gets a 46. Velvet Sky versus T-Now Dashwood with a retaliation gets a 63. And you know, I have enjoyed booking this whole storyline right here of the pretty defiant dominance. Big Show cuts a promo for a 56. Velvet Sky has a video package. Kurt Angle cuts a promo and he says, Randy Orton, tonight it's me versus you. RVD and Sabu cut promos for a 47. Jeff Hardy has a video package. Randy Orton cuts a promo accepting. Sabu and RVD win the NWA World Tag Team titles for a 56. Not bad. Tyler Black defeated Stevie Richards to become the new NWA World Heavyweight Champion and defending his NWA National Championship. Then the main event gets a 76, and it was because the creative finish was a failure. 73, though, is not bad. 20,000 in the hole, though. 20 in Southwest, 19 in Puerto Rico and Hawaii, 16 in Scotland, 16 in Ireland, and 16 in Wales. We're doing better. Okay, RVD and Sabu cut promos for a 47. T-Now Dashwood defeated Alicia for a 21. The Pretty Defiant and Pretty Defiant versus Melina Ruka and Player Uno gets a 34. They make defense number 3 of the USPW Women's Tag Titles. Booker T and Jeff Hardy has a match. Jeff Hardy defeated Booker T with a Swanton Bomb. Velvet Sky makes defense number 21 of the USPW Women's World Title for a 60. Kevin Steen cuts a promo. Velvet Sky has video package. Jeff Hardy has video package. Tommy Dreamer versus Cody Rhodes. Tommy Dreamer defeated him to win the USPW Hardcore title. Christian versus Trevor Murdoch. Christian defeated Trevor Murdoch in a steel cage match with the frog splash for 48. The Wild Riders versus the $1 Million Brothers. The Wild Riders makes defense number 1 of the USPW tag team titles for 53. Not bad. The main event gets an 80, and Randy Orton wins the USPW World title once again. Oh, I made $63. 46 in the Great Lakes, 20 in the Maritimes, 26 in Ontario, 20 in Alberta, 20 in British Columbia, 26 in the Midlands, 17 in Northern England, and 17 in Southern England. Not bad. Alright, USPW Close to the Edge says that the show was awesome. We'll look and see if we got any more newer people. Doesn't look like we have. Which is not the worst thing, okay? We'll stop it here today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends, your family. The most important of all, though, share with your dog.